Okay, so today I'm going to be going over two problems from math this year. Two of these problems that I found the easiest to do, and the work wasn't so difficult, and I was able to explain them and do them in a good amount of time. First, I'm going to start with the first one. Solve and check radical x plus 7 minus x equals 1. What you're going to do is you're going to obviously first write out the equation and start by subtracting and adding x on both sides. You get that. Since you're not subtracting or adding x to the radical x plus 7, you just square that on the right and put it in parentheses. And well, you would actually square both sides, so you would square the x plus 7, and then you would square the x plus 1 that you would get from adding and subtracting the x's. The x plus 1 squared would just be x plus 1 and x plus 1. X plus 1 squared obviously looks a little better. So what you would do is you would just, the radicals cancel each other out, so you would go down and get x plus 7 equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. When you get to that point, you subtract minus x minus 7 on both sides. On the left, the minus x minus 7 will cancel out with the x plus 7. And with the x squared plus 2x plus 1 on the right, you would end up with 0 equals x squared plus x minus 6. Once you get that, you will get to the table where I think I learned last year you would tee off and you would get multiples of negative 6, two numbers that multiply up to negative 6 and the tee off. So 0 equals x plus 3 and x minus 2. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. On the left, x plus 3 equals 0. X equals negative 3. You subtract 3 from both sides. And the 3's cancel out. On the right, x minus 2 equals 0. X equals 2. You add 2 on both sides, and the 2's cancel each other out. Now for the check, on the x equals 2 side, radical x plus 7 minus x equals 1. You substitute the 2 for the x, so radical 2 plus 7 minus 2 equals 1. 9 minus 2 equals 1. 3 minus 2 equals 1. 1 equals 1, that's good. Now for the negative 3. Negative 3 plus 7 minus negative 3 equals 1. 4 minus negative 3 equals 1. 2 plus 3 equals 1. 5 equals 1. No, it does not. So the better solution in this problem will be the x equals 2. Okay, now for the next problem. This is an angles problem. A lighthouse stands 148 feet high. From two boats due east of the lighthouse, the angles of elevation to the top are 43 degrees, 19 minutes, and 28 degrees, 32 minutes, respectively. Find to the nearest foot the distance between the two boats. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw your triangle, and you're going to have 43 degrees and 19 minutes on the left side as x, and 28 degrees and 32 minutes on the right side as a y, with the 148 degrees down the left as the opposite angle. You're going to start with the tan angle on the left. 43 degrees divided by 19 minutes equals 148x. And then the adjacent on the right, tan 28 degrees 32 minutes equals 148x plus y. What you're going to do there is, I think you are going to multiply the 28 and the 32 together times the 148. No, and then, no, so you just get these numbers right here. The 9429 equals 148x, and the 5437 equals 148. over 156.9626 plus y. You have those two right there. On the left, you would then end up with 9429x equals 148 divided by 9429. The 9429 cancels out, and you're left with x equals 156.9626. On the right, you are left with 85.3406 plus 0.5437y equals 148. You will be subtracting 85.3406. Now, those would cancel out on the left, and you would be left with 0.5437y equals 62.6594. 5437y would cancel out. You would be left with 115.2463. And it says on the top, find to the nearest foot the distance between the two boats. Nearest foot, that would be 115 feet.